Dialogue. And the lion's blood is
here. Igbo Area TV, on the Igbo.
Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you wherever you are watching from. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and let's look at these stories. Prince Emmanuel Kano urges federal government to allow them access to Nnamdi Kanu. The younger brother to Nnamdi Kanu has urged and pleaded on the federal government of Nigeria to grant the family to have unrestricted access to meet their son, who was arrested a week ago. Prince Emmanuel Kanu, according to reports, said that since Kanu was arrested, the family haven't been granted access to see him, and that they fear his condition where he is. The younger brother, who stays in Umuahia, Abia State, furthermore stressed that since his arrest, the whole family have been traumatized and in shock, stressing that they worry about his health. Prince Emmanuel Kanu, who pleaded with the federal government over granting them access to see their son, also added that they hope he isn't tortured or his rights aren't violated. Speaking further, he said he should be well taken care of, as Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and was only fighting for the freedom of his people. The younger brother also used the medium to implore the British government to intervene, questioning why they haven't made plans to return him back, as Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen and his arrest by the Nigerian authorities is unjust. Many nonetheless took turns reacting, stressing that the government should listen to the cries of the family and Biafrans and grant them access to their son, as others noted that the law must also take its full course. IPOB threatens Buhari's government over Kano's arrest. The Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused the Department of State Service, DSS, of torturing its incarcerated leader, Nnamdi Kanu, since he was arrested. According to reports, IPOB's publicity secretary, Powerful, warned that the group would cripple Nigeria if anything happens to Kanu while in detention. In a statement, Powerful warned that the Nigerian government was provoking the secessionist group. He then declared, saying that without equivocations, that the Nigerian government should not take their calmness for granted. When we finish with Kenya in ICJ, International Criminal Court of Justice, they will not remain the same. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejiofor. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has made it known that by the time he and Nnamdi Kanu are finished with the Kenyan government at the International Court of Justice, Kenya won't remain the same. He made this known during an interview with Arise TV, where he expressed anger over the fact that the Kenyan government took part in his client's arrest. Speaking on the incident, Barrister Ejiofor reiterated his allegations that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya and had been tortured there before being taken to Nigeria. He had previously alleged that Nnamdi Kanu was sedated by the Kenyan authorities and was subjected to several forms of torture before he was handed over to Nigerian authorities. When reminded that the Kenyan government had denied that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in their country, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said that he was happy that they were denying it. He revealed further that his client, Nnamdi Kanu, was actually arrested in Kenya on trumped-up charges and was thereafter tortured by the security operatives. Mr. Ejiofor then said that by the time he and his client are finished with Kenyan government, they will not remain the same. His statement stems from the fact that Mr. Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his client have sued the Kenyan government in the International Court of Justice. Chimamanda Adichie breaks silence on defending IPOB's leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Report has shown that ever since the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was arrested and brought back to face trial in the country, there had been several people and groups with diverse opinion on the issue. However, an award-winning writer, feminist, and a public intellectual, Chimamanda Adichie, has come out to dissociate herself from an article which was falsely attributed to her about Kano. The clarification was made on a Facebook statement by the management team of the Half of a Yellow Sun author. It noted that an article in which Chimamanda was said to have been supporting the IPOB leader was not written by her, but one Gloria Ogo, according to a report. In the statement, it was noted that the said article's reflection on the man Nnamdi Kanu was written by Gloria Ogo and was rather maliciously attributed to Adichie by some unscrupulous people. It went further to say that all statements by the award-winning novelist are always released on her official social media handles as well as her website. It therefore urged the public to disregard the malicious article and always contact her official social media platform for any information. Wole Soyinka speaks on Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho's case. Wole Soyinka, a Nobel laureate, has slammed the Nigerian government for detaining Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, while answering questions from BBC. Soyinka revealed that Kanu's arrest was wrong. He was kidnapped, not arrested or intercepted as commonly reported. While speaking on Igboho's case, Wole Soyinka has called on the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to apologize to the Yoruba nation agitator Sunday Igboho. Recall that the DSS had declared Igboho wanted after invading his home and killing of 2 of his associates. Speaking in an interview with BBC Pidgin, Soyinka slammed the DSS for invading the activist's home. He therefore stated that Igboho deserves an apology from the federal government. Now, a review of our stories. Prince Emmanuel Kano urges federal government to allow them access to Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think it is wise of the Nigerian government to stop the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have access to him. There's no reason why the family shouldn't have access to him. Or is the government afraid they will make away with him? I can't understand why they can't have access to him. Maybe someone needs to explain this better to me in a way I will understand. Or is it just because we are being ruled by a dictator who does whatever he likes? The family, just like his lawyers, are demanding also that he receives the proper medical attention. The government should remember Nnamdi Kanu is not yet convicted. He is just an accused person by a kangaroo court. At least for now, the process of trial is not yet concluded, and even at that, people serving prison terms whatsoever are given access to medical attention. This federal government attitude is among reasons the defense team are afraid he might not get the judgment in the type of court we have in Nigeria. Now, on the second story, IPOB threatens Buhari's government over Kano's arrest. The pro-Biafra group Indigenous people of Biafra is worried about the way the federal government is handling their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they have warned of their consequences should anything happen to him. They said their calmness should not be taken for granted. IPOB said Nigeria kept provoking them, killing them at will. You know, a particular saying goes like this: the dog that doesn't bark should be more dangerous than the one that barks. Hope Nigeria government is listening. The third story: when we finish with Kenya and the International Court of Justice, they will not remain the same. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer Ejiofor said. Despite how the government of Kenya has tried to exonerate themselves from the blame of the detention, incarceration, and handing over of IPOB's leader to the Nigerian government, the group has not agreed to believe that nonsense. Already, a case has been filed to that effect at the International Criminal Court of Justice. And aside, pro-Biafran adherents have been advised to boycott Kenya and everything that has to do with Kenya. Well, that is it. Chimamanda Adichie breaks silence on defending IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Adichie, the award-winning novelist, who is also from that region, Biafra, which is demanding a split from Nigeria, has denied comments linked with her regards the recent arrest of the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to her, all of her comments and pronouncements should be confirmed at her official social media handle and not from any other source. The write-up or the comment was coming from one lady, not her, according to the reports. Wole Soyinka speaks of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho's case. He has slammed the federal government for detaining Nnamdi Kanu and including Igboho while answering questions from BBC. He said Kanu's arrest was wrong. He was kidnapped, not arrested. He was intercepted as commonly reported. On Igboho, according to him, they have slapped the Yoruba nation. And by invading Igboho's home, he said, and 2 associates were killed. He said it's a slap on the Yoruba people. And they demand apology from the federal government. Viewers, please add your comment to this. Tell us what you think. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Bye for now.